Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to a new video. This is very different from my standard content because we're gonna be watching the entirety of Skibidi Toilets. What is Skibidi Toilets? To be honest, I still don't know. It's just the one Skibidi Dob song with Gmod toilets and Gmod characters' heads coming out of the toilets. There is 16 seasons and a 17th one in the progress. Apparently we have one episode of season 17 out at the moment, and I'm just gonna watch all of it to try and understand the lore, or why kids of this generation love it so much, because it is just taking the world by storm and people are getting way too hyped up about it, I think. But maybe if I watch this, I'll probably understand why. Most likely won't understand why. But you know, we'll see what happens. And let's just take it straight over to YouTube right now. Okay, so here we are on the Fuck Boom's YouTube channel. He has grown massively. 21.4 million subscribers. 212 videos. Let's just bring it over into the Skibidi Toilets. And this is the first episode. This was what started it all. Skibidi Toilets. We got a tiny G-Man, starters, some picture of a dude, and obviously the toilet. That was episode 1. What was it? Not a clue. But it's reminiscent of old Gmod animations, SFMs that you'd see on YouTube back in the day. And that's all I have to say, really. Here we have episode 2. And we've got what looks like G-Man and Gordon, really small, dancing outside of an elevator. There's the same picture of the dude shirtless, and I think the same picture of the woman that we saw in the bathroom. I don't know. Don't hit me up on that one, because I don't know at all. This was 14 seconds long, and let's see what happens in this one. That was episode 2. Rather than standard toilets, they were in urinals this time. So that's a little bit of a twist there. Here's episode 3 that we're about to go on to. I believe this one is where the lore officially kicks off. Honestly, not a clue if it does, because this is the first time ever viewing this. There's 84 videos in this series, and they are all a few seconds long. So this video, I'm honestly thinking it's going to be like quite short, you know? But we'll have to see what happens in the editing process. That's future me. Okay, here we go, episode 3. So that was episode 3. As you can see, it's sort of like a they're kind of taking over the world now. With what's going on there. We have this one massive toilet and some other ones around him, and he's just really big, and he's sort of pushing the streets and attacking people by the looks of it. Let's move on to episode 4 and see what this one's about. So this one's looking like a restaurant, and people are sat on toilets instead of standing chairs. I wonder where this could take the law somewhere else. Let's see. So that was episode 4. That was a bit of a jump scare type thing there. The small toilets coming through, and then the massive one. Again, by the looks of it, he is attacking the people. And episode 5 here, there's tanks and military, so I believe I was correct with the lore in the fact that the toilets are taking action and attacking people. Let's see what episode 5 has to hold. Okay, so that was that. That was episode 5. They have officially started their attack on people, to the point where the military has had to get involved. But the toilets are now flying. They're basically droning out people with these small toilets and killing them. Let's move on to episode 6. That was episode 6. As you can see, they were in a club, and instead of the original one, also, they did a similar thing with episode 5, they changed the music. Episode 5 was the Imperial March from Star Wars, I believe, and episode 6 just there was the Lady Gaga song that became popular again through Wednesday. But obviously, the Skibidi Dop Dop music song was also added to it to make it that little bit more silly. Here we have episode 7. We have 2 Gmod characters here, and the main focus is a toilet in the center, and we have an outline of someone who's clearly filming this. So let's see where this one could go. On episode 8 is the introduction of the cam heads. At least, I believe they're supposed to be the cam heads because, you know, they have cameras for heads. The cam heads, for those who don't know, was an old ARG type series thing. I think it was Lost Media for a while. This man has decided to, the Fuckboom has decided to essentially add them into his Skibidi Toilets series. Let's watch. Okay, so right there, what do we see? We see a war between the cam heads and the Skibidi Toilets. Skibidi Toilets 9, we have what seems to be a memorial of one of the Skibidi Toilets. By the looks of it, this is the first ever Skibidi Toilets man. Let's see where this goes. Okay, so episode 9, it's quite interesting there. And what we see is, cam heads, they're trying to create an uprising, but they're getting hunted down by the Skibidi Toilet Police. Skibidi Toilets 10, got a little caption here, it says, entering Skibidi Toilet Church. I wonder where this could go. Let's watch. Okay, so what we just saw there for Skibidi Toilets 10 was a boss battle on the Giant Saint Toilet. And the camheads have appeared to have won and saved our cameraman here. Skibidi Toilets 11 now. We're looking at camheads roaming the streets. Okay, so we have apparently already moved on to season 3. Um, when that happened, I don't know, but this was apparently season 3. So was season 2 a few episodes long, or am I just being stupid? Have we already viewed season 2, or does season 2 even exist? Where was season two's all episodes, man? Let's see what happens in their start of episode whatever in season 4. We've got a few dead toilets, a few dead camheads, floating toilets, camheads on the bridge, fighting these toilets. So it seems pretty interesting. Skibidi Toilets 12. Let's just watch and see what happens. Okay, what we've just seen there for Skibidi Toilets 12 is the official war zone between the camheads and the toilets. The camheads are now powering up. They're more buff, as you can see here. On Skibidi Toilets 13, we have 2 big buff camheads, or whatever they're called in the official lore. I'm gonna keep calling them camheads solely because they basically just look like the camheads ARG that existed for a while. We also seem to have what it appears to be like a spider drone type thing, with a camera on it, and possibly some artillery. So this is going to be an interesting watch for Skibidi Toilets 13. Almost at 12, but it's 13. Alright, so Skibidi Toilets 13, as we can see, the war continues to rage on, and it now requires more than one person to flush down these heads on the toilets to defeat them. And we're now seeing what appear to be VHS players dropping in these cam heads to try and sort out these Skibidi toilets. Woo! Yeah, baby! Alright, what we saw there for Skibidi Toilets episode 24 was a new side to the cam heads. They have upgraded, and they have clearly got some new reinforcements in, and we saw the mutant cam head show up there, but we'll probably see more like that along the way. Yeah, it's very interesting what's going on. So I need to go grab a drink. So this is getting edited out, and I'm off to get a drink. I need a wee now. We're back. This is Skibidi Toilets 25. What will happen? Who knows? Skibidi Toilets 25. Let's see what happens in this one. Alright, what we just saw there was the camheads trying to come back and attack the Skibidi Toilets with this new music that they just started blasting there, as well as we saw a camhead at the start of that video driving one of the toilets. So that's interesting. Drink time. Skibidi Toilets 45. First episode of season 15. Let's go. Oh man, what an interesting battle. We've just seen the TV Goliath almost kill the Camhead Titan. So that's quite cool to see. That battle was very interesting. Skibidi Toilets 46. Let's see what this one has to bring us. That was episode 46. That was quite interesting to see. The battle between the Camhead Goliath, Camhead Titan, and the TV Goliath is still going on. You have this Frankenstein-esque Skibidi Toilet, which is based off the urinals that we saw in Skibidi Toilets 2. So that's nice to see that they've been brought back technically, although it was killed straight away. Yeah, that was that. Let's move on to Skibidi Toilets, episode 47. Oh man. It is not looking good for the Camheads here. The TV Goliath was very overwhelmed there and almost destroyed and taken over. And our fellow Camhead that was recording this, someone human, which we haven't seen in a while, and it's interesting to see. So I wonder where that's going to go. But it's nice to see. You can see the effects of this war take place on the city. As at the beginning, it was a nice bright city, and over time, it has become more and more decrepit and destroyed. To the point where now it is basically a wasteland. Let's see what happens in Skibidi Toilets 48. Alright, here we are, episode 48. What we just saw then, episode 47, was apparently the finale to season 15. So this here is the official start of season 16, and we will then move on to season 17, which only has one episode, which honestly sucks. But let's see what Skibidi Toilets 48 has to bring us. Okay, pretty basic stuff so far, you know, just as casual war there, with this new Skibidi Toilet, who is a very big menace, clearly, with his massive saw body that he has just used to take out our cam heads. At least I think we should be saying our cam heads, because, you know, who knows? Which side is good, which side is evil? To me, it seems as if the cam heads are the good ones, as these toilets have appeared to kill innocent people. Yeah, let's move on to episode 49. Alright, bit of a lore drop there. There is the new cam head facility, as well as this new leader, a TV head woman who can shoot her head and take control of the Skibidi toilets and make them explode, which is very interesting to see. What happened in that episode takes directly after episode 48. Let's move on to episode 50 now. Alright, here we have episode 50. Now, these episodes are getting longer. This is a minute 27 rather than the 19 or 30-second videos. So there is more lore getting dropped throughout these episodes now. More story-based, I believe, which is very interesting. Let's see what happens. Ah, okay. Interesting. Very interesting, this one. Skibidi Toilets 50 shows the camera head's facility get laid under siege by the toilets. And this new character, based around the EMP style gun that they made, has just absolutely wiped out a bunch of toilets. So he is another Goliath in this series. Well, okay. Let's move on to episode 51. By the way, that was the end of season 16. So, Skibidi Toilets 51. Let's see what happens. Oh man. Skibidi Toilets 51 there takes place from the POV of this EMP Titan that we have just seen in the last episode. Very interesting.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
It's quite an interesting thing. It is actually story driven. There is a story that kind of follows along. It is a bit weird. It basically just starts off with the Skibidi Toilets. Then these camheads join in, and they hate toilets. So there's a bit of a war that ends up happening, and the war is still going on. There is the creation of the TV Titan, which gets taken over by the Skibidi Toilets. So then camheads create this EMP Goliath thing, which essentially gets in a battle with the TV Goliath, and that is still happening. That is something that is still in the works. But that is all I have to say for now. Honestly, it's not too bad of a series. It's just kind of like brain rot with the whole Skibidi Dob song constantly, you know, with no end. Every single episode has the song. It's just short form content at the end of the day. That's probably the main reason why it is so popular, because it is short form content, and that is what people tend to indulge themselves in nowadays on YouTube. And I hope to see you in the next video, whether that'll be game related, like Siege, Roblox, whatever I decide to play, or more Skibidi Toilets, depending on whether this one gets popular or whatever. Whatever happens, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye! Oh man, what the fuck?